flying may have resumed in fits and spurts, but air travel is far from smooth. And so, India's wealthy are looking at private jet travel as a viable option. But what does it cost to fly private? And is it the same as chartering a flight? Here's a no-fuss guide, in case you are planning your next flight out. First, we'll be looking on what's the difference between a private jet and a chartered flight. While the terms private jet and chartered flight are used interchangeably, private jets are usually 4 to 18-seater aircraft and may be owned or chartered. A chartered flight is any aircraft, whether an 8-seater private jet or a 180-seater airliner, exclusively rented for an itinerary. With a group charter flight, the flying experience is determined by whomever is chartering the plane, whether it be for a special tour or group travel or a specific sports event or occasion. Charter flights are often part of the package, and in these instances the organizers use both private and commercial aircraft, and they will determine the times and locations. A private jet charter, however, is totally controlled by the individual client or company wanting to fly. They have the choice of many private aircraft depending on their requirements, and they have full control over their schedule and departure and arrival points. Across various aviation companies, there is a wide variety of aircraft on offer. These include everything from single-engine turboprops to light jets, mid-size jets, heavy jets and airliners. The seating capacity of these aircraft ranges from 6 seats to 180 seats. The choice of aircraft is dependent on the itinerary, the range of the aircraft, the amenities required on board, and the number of passengers traveling. It's easier and quicker if you're all Indian nationals on the flight. For instance, flights to civil and defense airports for Indian nationals can be activated in as little as 2 to 3 hours. But in case there are foreign nationals flying, necessary permissions can take anything from 1 working day to up to 7 working days. In short, it's considerably more expensive than a standard commercial flight. Owning a private jet comes with a minimum price tag of $3 million for a pre-owned light jet, to more than $50 million for a heavy jet like a Global 6000 or Gulfstream 650 ER. However, chartering a private jet can be as low as 1.5 lakh per hour in an aircraft like Cessna Citation I to as high as 3.5 lakh for a Dassault Falcon 2000. Turboprops are comparatively cheaper, with a price ranging from $85,000 per hour to 1.25 lakh per hour. Rawly, a return flight from Delhi to Mumbai in business class on a commercial plane normally costs 1 lakh, whereas on a private jet, it would be a minimum of 10 lakh. That said, there are times when it makes economic sense. Private aviation pricing depends on several factors including aircraft availability, airport landing fees, and time between flights. But if you are traveling as a group of people of family, friends, a company delegation who normally fly business or first class anyway, private jet charters can be very competitive and sometimes comparable to commercial first class fares, with the added bonus of extra convenience, less time and of course, loads of luxury. In certain circumstances, you can fly privately for cheaper if you sign up for a membership, for instance, or take advantage of services such as ferry flights, fixed route charter flights discounted at up to 90% of the usual cost. If you're very lucky, the key is to always ask the aviation company or your travel agent for any offers, and to let them know if you have any flexibility in your travel dates times. Maintaining client privacy is one of the most important aspects of private charter services, says Santosh Kumar Sharma of Forzi Aviation, which is known to have worked with everyone from heads of state to Hollywood stars and corporate honchos. As a company policy, we have never disclosed details of our existing customers to acquire new customers, he said. Widwa adds, at any point in time, even within our organization, only 3 people know of the passenger's itinerary and the passenger list: the relationship manager, the operations coordinator, and the CEO. Naren adds, all Vimena private jets employee devices are encrypted and are secured to the highest levels to ensure that there are no leaks of personal information. We maintain a personal dossier of our frequent flyers and keep record of their likes and dislikes, shares Widwa. We focus on personalization to ensure a memorable flying experience. As per DGI CA guidelines, alcohol cannot be served on domestic flights, even if you're flying private. However, food can be an elaborate affair, while on small aircraft, such as turboprops and light jets, you're likely to be served mostly dry snacks like sandwiches, wraps, assorted nuts and cookies. Mid-size and heavy jets can offer up multi-course feasts tailored to the preferences of every passenger. Widwa confesses, for our frequent flyers, we also uplift their choice of meals from their favorite restaurant and serve them on board. There have also been times where we have prepared and served authentic home-cooked meals to passengers who are always on the move. This depends entirely on the aircraft. In general, smaller aircraft will have less such perks. For mid-sized aircraft and heavy jets, state-of-the-art entertainment systems are possible. For long-haul flights, companies will often ensure your choice of films shows is available on board. That said, we recommend downloading your favorite shows and digital magazines on your personal device. Medical patients are transferred on specially configured aircraft. These flights have medical crew on board and can also carry equipment such as an oxygen cylinder and ventilator based on the patient's condition.